It's Saturday. It's Barkspeed time. Run VT, Errol. Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, and today is wiring day. I've been putting this job off. It's one of those jobs where I can do welding, I can do fabricating, I can do painting, I can do spraying, whatever, but wires scare me a little bit. But how hard can it be? Check this out. Right, so I'm in the workshop now. Wiring loom, wires, lots of them. So this is the central binnacle conversion kit for my loom. It's just got a dead lead on the end. This needs to go to here, so these need to all be pieced in to this. So what I want to do is I want to connect up all of the wires to a 12-volt battery so that I can actually see if the wiring loom is performing. There's these points here. This is a earthing strap. There's another one here that go onto the bodywork. Obviously fuse board in and out. This is the indicator and the connection to the central binnacle. Well, the binnacle on the old car, I believe. And this is my new one, which has got to be pieced in to here. So that's a bit of soldering to do. Obviously, panel, hazard light switch, heated window, brake test, and I think that's the windscreen. No, that's lights. That's lights. That one. Yeah, that's lights, I believe. Don't think you got lights on there. No, you haven't got lights on there. Yeah, so that's the lights. That one there. And then obviously following the loom on right the way to the back. With the left and the right. Also, what I have got to do is I've got to run a brown wire or a white wire, I'm not sure yet, right the way to the back of the car to power the new fuel pump that I'm putting in the boot, because I had the fuel pump delete done on the cam, so I need an electric fuel pump, and that's got to go in the boot. So that's at this end of the car, and as you can see from behind, I have the orientation exactly as the car is at the moment. So front loom, central binnacle where it all goes into, and then the rear loom over here. So I don't know if this is going to be good for you as a viewer watching, but I'm just going to start fault finding. I've already found one little issue, and that is that, which is the windscreen wiper motor connector. It's really bodged, so I'm going to order a new one of those off the internet and get that sent to me. In fact, that's what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to go over to the computer and we'll go from there. Right, so on eBay, this is the piece of kit I need. It's basically a short loom with the cables on, and it's got the plug. What usually happens, and I did this on my last Mini, is one of those breaks off where people try and open and pull it out, so it just gets damaged in that part there. So I'm going to buy one of those, and I'll go back to where we were. Okay, so the other thing I noticed here is this sleeving is really perished and brittle, and it's cracked. So I found a place called Vehicle Wiring Products where you can buy this. So I'm going to buy a piece of this as well, and I'm also going to redo that because that is a bodge. I don't really know what these two wires are for yet. I've got a feeling it's something to do like the alternator, because that's the alternator plug there. That's got a black wire that's coming off of it, which is sort of like hanging off with a thingy there. Can you see? And I say I've got to replace this wire onto the loom here. So it's just basically a case of following the loom. I did actually tape all this up. Then I found this was
was faulty, so I cut the loom back again and redid it. So that goes up to the fuse board, and this white cable is to do with the alternator. No, coil. Sorry, coil. Negative, and I think these are the positive wires. But I have a wiring loom. Sorry, I have this. It's from an older Mini, but the wires are all in the right place. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing and do this. Yeah, so this, I have this loom here. It's from a 1967 Mini Moke, but the wires, colours, and that I can probably piece together between the two. So that's what I'm going to do next. Just try and get an idea of where the hell these wires go, because there's lots of colours, lots and lots of colours there, and they all go back to that one place on the fuse board. I've got a new fuse one of them anyway. I've got a new one of those, but yeah, there's just wires everywhere, and I don't really know what I'm doing. How difficult can it be? I mean, it's only wires at the end of the day. It'll either work or it won't work. Okay, right, so that's that bit done. Now, this is a white wire. I've replaced it with a yellow wire here, because I didn't have any white at the time, but I have now got white completely, which is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace this wire into the loom. I'll move that round there because that's in the way. Oh, oops. Right, yeah, move that round there because that's in the way, and replace this wire here with this yellow wire here. So I need to just cut and just replace that back into this wire. So that's exactly what I'm going to do there. There we go. So this is now in its right place, back onto right the way around and onto there. And then basically what we do is, as we bind it, it will all form into place all the way around. So it's into its correct position. I've left a little bit off because you can actually cut it back, put the termination on when we come to solder it. And that's another little jobbed. Next on the agenda is to get this cable to the back of the car to power the fuel pump. So it's got to come from here and then follow the line down this one, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down to the back. So I think what I'm going to do is, rather than cutting all this off, I'm just going to bind over the top with the fuel pump cable. So that's my next job. I'll just give you a little idea. It's got to go all the way around. So you just keep winding this stuff around and around, and it actually binds to itself. It's quite clever. It's quite a fiddly job, and you've obviously got to make it straight while you're doing it as well. But yeah, that's how you do it. So. And there we have it. So this is coming to this joint, and then I've got to put a piece from here right the way back and into here, but that can be done at a later stage, because I've got a little bit of cable left over at the end. But yeah, you saw how easy it is. You just have to keep winding and winding and winding. And this is really good stuff. It's called self-amalgamating tape or self-binding, but it's especially for wiring looms. So I'll be doing this one in it when I make sure that I've got it exactly right. And obviously I've got to order some heat shrink and other bits and pieces for this, for the loom to go there, which is that add-on loom, so that I can get the binnacle in and see if that's all right. But for now, this is going to be part 1. I've ordered some parts. When those parts come, I will be doing part 2. But for now, thank you for watching. So if you like what you see, please follow me at barkspeed.co.uk, and we'll be doing part 2 of this when the bits come. Thanks for watching, and sorry it's been a long time, but I did have a holiday and I've gone back to work and I've skived off down here this morning. So Barkspeed, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.